In this video, I want to show you how to build your first iPhone app with your iPhone. So this is a simple drawing app we are going to create on the iPhone. We can pick any of the colors and change the size to start drawing and also clear everything on the canvas. This is a very simple example. However, you can use the app I'm going to show you to build anything you could imagine. Right on your iPhone. Preview it on the iPhone. You can share whatever you build using TestFlight and also distribute your complete app on the iPhone AppStore. So this is how you can use Bitrig to create iPhone apps on your iPhone. You can use both voice and text prompt in the floating window and ask the AI agent to generate any iOS app right on your iPhone. And after generating your app, the result is shown at the background of your phone in a full screen mode. So we can go ahead and draw with the simple drawing app. To get started, we are going to use the iPhone app called Bitrig. So you visit bitrig.com. Then you should download the app from the iOS App Store. Before we start, I want to show you the team behind this app and why I think this is very interesting, and also this may be the future of iOS development on the iPhone. It all started from this tweet. I got to know this app less than a week ago from this tweet from Matt. He's one of the creators of SwiftUI. If you go to Google and search for Matt Ricketson, he has so many content on SwiftUI. For example, this one. This is a video from Apple developers for WWDC 2019. So you have seen his name here. That is Matt Ricketson. So he's one of the team members behind Bitrig. Let's go to the next one. In total, there are 5 former employees from Apple. So this is Super Betsy. She also follows me. Previously, she was the director of software engineering at Apple. And at the moment, she's the one behind Bitrig's marketing. If we go to Y Combinator, you have noticed it was founded by these 3 guys. They are all previous Apple employees. Like Matt, Jacob has also created a lot of the Apple developer videos. The same as Carl. If you go to Google and search for any one of them, for example, Carl Makomba SwiftUI, you have noticed here they even appear in the same video, Jacob and Carl, and they are the same 2 guys over here. So if I click this video, so here comes Jacob. If I forward it to some point, you will also find Carl. So this is also Carl. The last guy from the team is Tim. You have noticed here he is also a previous employee from Apple, and he was working with the SwiftUI team. So he follows me as well. So I believe this app is very promising because 3 of the team members are the core creators of SwiftUI. There is 1 member from Apple Design and also another member from Apple Developer Relations. After installing the app from the iOS App Store, you will see this app icon on your iPhone. Over here, I have already created an app with it, so I'll go to the home screen. Once you launch the app, you get a bottom bar like this, so you can start chatting with the AI model with any prompt to create an app from your ideas. So I'm not going to enter any prompt again. If I maximize the floating window, you have noticed here, I added my prompt. Build me a beautiful iOS drawing app. Then it went ahead to think for 3 seconds and laid down all the steps it needed to create a simple drawing app. From the bottom left, you can tap the plus icon to add photos, screenshots, and files as context. After you create an app, you can go to the top right and click the share icon to share it. By tapping the ellipses, we have so many menu options. This is a complete app, so you can go ahead and distribute it to the App Store. You can go to project settings and change the name of the app. You can change the accent color, the app icon, AI settings, and more. If I tap the ellipsis again and go to view code, so this is the generated code. That is the complete code for the drawing app. So that is also our code editor. So if I tap anywhere here, we can go in and edit the code. However, since we have a small screen on the iPhone, I will show you how to edit the code on the iPad. So later in this video, I'm going to show you how to preview the same app on the iPad. On the top right, we can, for example, change the code appearance and perform other settings as well, or share the code. I just showed you how to use Bitrig to build your first iPhone app right using your iPhone. So over here, I have also installed the app on my iPad. I'm going to show you how to edit the code on iPad using Swift Playgrounds. This is useful because since the iPhone has a small screen, we can use iPad to edit the code. Also, if you have paid subscription, you can also edit the code using Xcode. So over here, I have the same app I just showed using the iPhone. Previously, I created two apps. So I have the Canvas, which is the drawing app, and also voice memos. So let's open this one. The iPad UI doesn't look great because they are still previewing the iPhone version on the iPad. Hopefully, this will change very soon. So like we did previously, it has the same options like using photos, screenshot, and files as context. We can add follow-up prompts using text or using voice commands. What I'll do next is to go to the ellipsis on the top right and select the option View Code. Over here, you have seen we can go in and edit the code directly, but I'm going to select everything by clicking Share and Copy. With that done, I'm going to leave the app and then create a new project in Swift Playgrounds. I'll select the option App. In our Swift Playground, we have the code on the left and also the preview on the right. So we can edit the code directly and then see what is going on in the preview. I'm going to select everything here and delete it and then paste the one I have in my clipboard. You have noticed we have an error because the Bitrig app added this as the main entry point of the app. However, once you create an app with Swift Playground, you have noticed here we have the entry point of the app. That is the same thing as the code snippet that came with the Bitrig code. So let's select everything here and delete it. The error has now disappeared. So over here, we can get rid of the preview and then edit the code. We can change anything in the code and modify the UI completely. We can also show only the preview in full screen mode. I can start to draw anything on the canvas. Change the color, change the stroke size, and clear everything from the canvas. So this is how to build your first iPhone app on the iPhone using Bitrig, and also how to use Swift Playgrounds on the iPad for code editing. In the future, I think this workflow is going to change. But for now, you can edit the code on the iPad and put it back in the Bitrig app